Etude 9 is a bit about the time signature, 12/8, and it's a bit about how to slur these three notes that are coming up starting in the third line. You're going to hit this a lot in Tchaikovsky, like Tchaikovsky's Sixth Symphony. It's a pretty common thing when you see these three in a row, three scalar-wise notes, and how to do that so that they're clear and to minimize the clunkiness. I'll show you when we get to that. In the beginning, we start out with a four-string crossing. I don't know how you want to call it, but all the way E string to G string, the biggest string crossing we have on our instrument. Stay low as you cross the string. Look back at etude number 6 on string crossings. I was doing it string to string in that etude. In this one, it's the same idea. You're going to go as quickly as possible, as close to the string as possible, from the E string to the G string. See how the second beat is hooked, those two Bs? They're obviously articulated to show you that it's not a tie, but I think he's also trying to point out that that rhythm should always have that hook. So as we go along, you'll see that I continue every time I have a quarter and an eighth note to hook them together to make the bowing come out right. Follow the fingering that's coming up here so that as often as you can, you do not cross in these slurs. You just shift, and usually you shift right after the first note. That last measure, if you wanted to, you could have crossed over to the D string. My only concern when I finger this is that I'm not shifting around in the middle of it, so not. It's just sloppy. It just sounds much better. The tone color stays the same if we keep it all on one string. Second and fourth measures of the phrase I just played. I know when you look at it, you think maybe they forgot the dot on the quarter note, but if you count it out, just keep counting in eighth notes. Those quarters will make sense, and he's taken the first two beats and made a hemiola out of it. Now the thing we're coming up to says A saita and then D saita, and that just means stay on the A string or stay on the D string, as you see it indicated, and I'll follow those fingerings now. In here. But if you started with the Simandl method and went through the big, thick book, you understand that backward shifting, where I'm going lower in pitch, I'm going to go 4, 4, 1. It's just a stronger position for your hand to be in as you travel back on the string. And then when the notes go up, like beats 3 and 4, B, C sharp, D, 1, 1, 4. Again, it's just a strength of hand position as you move in this direction, or 4, 4 as you move backwards in that direction.